I bought this hair for my graduation. I didn't know what God was about to do. I had a new client referral, and while she was getting her hair done, she asked me, "Do you sell Indian hair?" So I said to her, "Yes." And she asked if I could show it to her. So I quickly went and grabbed the hair. I just showed her the 4 bundles, and she checked them, and she's like, "I want 2 of them." Then she asked, "How much is it, gift?" Guess what I said? This is opportunity here. I told her £150, the same price I had paid for 4 bundles of hair. And just like that, I made 100% profit. I still had my own hair done, and I made money from something I already had. That's when I started thinking differently about what I was selling. Just imagine constantly scrolling your phone, trying to figure out what to sell to make money online, and still not knowing where to start. Having too many thoughts and ideas in your head that you don't do any of them. Hello, Mama. What if I tell you that everything you need is already inside of you? What you need is direction. This is part 2 of the business series, and in this episode, I'll show you how to decide what to sell online even if you're starting from scratch, so you can stop second-guessing yourself and start taking the right steps to grow your income. I hope you're ready. This is where we start building your business step by step. Grab a notebook and pen and let's get started. Do you know there is a simple way to save money online that most households are completely missing? We have helped families across the UK keep thousands of pounds in their own pockets, and I'd love to save money for you and your family. Book your free session at calendly.com/savemoneygift. I've only got a few spots left for this month. The link is in the show notes below. Grab yours before they're gone. Right, woman of honor, I know what it feels like to have so many ideas and a vision of the kind of business you want to build, and on the other hand, actually taking the step to do it. The truth is, if you don't pick one thing, you may never start anything. Getting started becomes easier when you know what you have. This is why I say everything you need is already inside of you. Now, I don't want you getting stuck here, okay? Having many ideas can feel exciting. It shows you're creative and thinking of solutions, so it makes sense to want to explore them. But what you see out there and what is actually right for you are 2 separate things. Everyone is busy doing different things, but what you have is unique, and that's what helps you stand out. There is no need to keep searching online or social media for what to sell to reach your financial goals, only to end up overwhelmed when what you're looking for is already within you. That's what confusion feels like. It creeps in like brain fog, keeps you busy and drains your energy. And before you know it, you lose time without making any progress. That's why I created this episode, to make it super easy for you to choose one thing to sell so you can save time and energy. I'm going to help you get the clarity you need to start building your income. Now let me show you how this works. Before I launched Gift Hair Collection, I was working 9-to-5 job and already had some weekend clients coming in to make their hair. These were people local to me and friends of friends. The first client I had was in London. It was a Caucasian hair. I met this beautiful lady. She was referred to me because I told someone that I can make hair. She wanted something with braids, and we settled for the 3-step Ghanaian weaving, a unique type of cornrows. This was over a decade ago, and I charged £70 for the service. That's how I started. The photos are still on my Gift Hair Collection Facebook and Instagram pages. They're still there from those early days. I didn't pay for advertising. I relied on word of mouth and repeat clients. I focused on the quality of my service, and that became the strategy that brought me clients till date. I wasn't worrying about who's going to see the product. What I believed was, if I can do this hair very well, they're going to go out there. Someone's going to say to them, "Oh, I like your hair. Where did you get it done?" And that's what happened. When I served one happy client, she goes out there, get compliments, and I get a referral. I got this phone call, this client, she was very happy with the service, and she's like, "Hi, Gift. How are you today? I love my hair. I mean, I went out and I got compliments." And this lady was like, "Your hair looks so beautiful. Who's done it for you? Can you send her number?" And she's calling me to check if it is okay to pass my number. And I was like, "Go ahead, girl. Just share my number already, okay? Please share it." Then I started selling some braid hair to make plaits and extensions for my clients. That was the basics. At the time, most people wanted braids because it lasted long and it was cost effective. If you do braids, you know it serves its purpose. You know it serves your purpose. So it was easy to sell off that stock. And I didn't want to tie my money down. You need cash flow coming in. That's what I knew then. I didn't know that I could tap into other opportunities available in the market. But I just started with what I could do. I was new to England and the market was different, so I had to learn it. I didn't know what products customers were ready to buy, so I learned by serving clients and getting their feedback. That helped me understand what worked for my audience and shaped what I offered. Today, we provide products and services unique to our clients. So braids were the safer investment at the time. Then everything shifted. Around that time, God opened a door for me. I bought some Indian virgin hair to try it for myself in 2010. It was 4 bundles of hair and I paid £150. It was for a party and I was really looking forward to having my hair done. I wanted to make a weave with it. Just like when you get something for yourself and you're looking forward to it. I was super excited. I was like, I haven't tried this kind of hair before. It was my first time. It was so exciting. And I was like, I'm going to rock this one for my party. I didn't know what was going to happen next, okay? I had a new client referral, and while she was getting her hair done, she asked me, "Do you sell Indian hair?" I replied, "Yes," because then I bought hair for myself. But I'm thinking, I'm in front of a client now. There's no time to start making it my own hair, okay? I mean, this is business now. So I said to her, "Yes, I've got Indian hair extensions." And she asked if I could show it to her. So I quickly went and grabbed the hair. I bought this hair for my graduation. I didn't know what God was about to do. I just showed her the 4 bundles and she checked them and she's like, "I want 2 of them." 2 bundles was about 200 grams of hair, enough for a leave out. Then she asked, "How much is it, Gift? This is opportunity here." I told her £150, the same price I had paid for 4 bundles of hair, including delivery. Because then I thought, okay, I bought this hair for my graduation. I need to have my hair done. It's important. But now I have a client. I can do 2 bundles. I don't use 4 bundles at once, but I can do 2 bundles and I can sell 2 to her. Okay? And just like that, I made 100% profit. I still had my own hair done and I made money from something I already had. That's when I started thinking differently about what I was selling. God opened a door for me, and this was the opportunity that I had. And human hair became one of the products that we sell today. Like, I use human hair. Some customers still do different types of hair, but that's how we started selling human hair. So what am I saying here? That's how you validate your ideas. Your ideas are only as good as you make use of it. When you put your ideas to action, you begin to gather valuable information that helps you build your business. It's like building a house. You don't just stop at having the materials like blocks, cement, water. You have to actually use them to build the structure, okay? So God provides what you need. He's already given that to you. And you can use that. He's made something available. So don't say, "I don't have anything." You have something. Because in my case, I've just bought a hair that I'm going to use for myself. I bought more. And the opportunity came and someone decided, actually, I want to have human hair done. Do you sell this? And I sold it. So the idea is where you begin, but you don't stop there. If you've been feeling stuck with too many ideas and not knowing where to start, this is for you. This entire episode is for you. Let me walk you through 3 simple steps to help you decide what to sell so you can move forward with clarity. Now, this is where it gets practical. I hope you're excited and ready. Now, let's go. Step 1, start with what you already have. You have valuable skills, talents, experience, and they're all for a purpose. No more searching the internet for the perfect idea because you already have one. Start with what you have in your hands. That's exactly how I started. I was already making hair for clients, and that became my starting point. When you know exactly what you have, starting becomes easier. You're going to need 3 columns here. Column 1, your skills. Column 2, your experience. And column 3, what do people come to you for? That's a clue to finding your passion. So make a list of the skills you have. Write them on column 1. Your skills is something you've acquired, something you know how to do. You're not born with that because that's your talent. But your skills, you've learned it. It's something you've been shown how to do. You've walked through it or you've developed it. So that's what your skills are. Even if it's still being developed, you can get more training. This is where you start. If you've been in business before, now this is a good time to refine what you have so you can maximize your skills. It would help you get more clarity on what you have to offer. So get started on listing your skills. It can be writing, teaching, food and catering. Maybe you like to bake. Or event planning. You just want to be involved in planning events, whatever makes you happy, whatever you're good at, whatever you love to do. Fixing things, IT skills. You love counseling. People come to you for advice and you're able to help them. Or maybe you're on the fashion side. Tailoring, you know how to make clothes, beautiful stuff. You can style somebody, or you style yourself so well that you get so much compliments. Or you love art and craft. Or hair and beauty, just like me, just like I did. Whatever it is, that's somewhere to start. You've got to take stock of your skills. You've got to know what you have. Otherwise, you'll be going around the circles. Once you take stock, you can clearly see what skills you have, and that will build your confidence because then you're not feeling like when you go online, you're searching stuff and you're seeing people showing off what they do, and you're like, oh, I don't even know if I'm qualified to do any of this. But once you've taken stock of what you have, you can see your skills. Now, we're just on column 1. Why am I doing this? I want us to get clarity. Clarity doesn't come by just taking everything at once. It's step by step. So we're going to go through it. So be faithful to this guide. And I can guarantee you by the time you finish, I'll tell you because I've walked through this. I can guarantee you that by the time you're done with this episode and you follow through it, you're going to get clarity on where to start. Okay? So maybe you've been working all of these years and you haven't had the time to do this. If you're listening to this podcast up till now, you can do this. So take this time to reflect on what you have achieved and list all your skills. I don't want you worrying about how to make money from your skills. Just focus on listing all your skill set. Have it written out on your notebook or paper. Whatever you choose, it's okay. We're taking this step by step to help you get clarity. All that is in the next episode. I'll show you how to turn your skills into products and services that help solve problems for your audience and make you money at the same time. So let's continue to craft step 1, okay? So go to column 2. Column 2, your experience. What experience do you have? List them out on column 2. Listing your experience will give you a full picture of what you have to offer. What you have, it's valuable. No matter the kind of experience you have, they all come together. It's like a puzzle. You've got one piece of the puzzle, the other piece of the puzzle. You can't put the picture together until you look at the whole thing. You start building them step by step. And that's what I'm taking you through at the moment. So your column 2, it's your experience. Put that in. Doesn't matter what that experience is. I don't want you to write it off and say, oh, that's not what I did. Add it up. They're all your tools. Think of your current job or work you've had in the past. These are your clues. It doesn't matter what sector you've worked in. Could be beauty, catering, education, fashion, health, retail, and the list goes on. You can turn that into products and services that solve problems for your audience. Choose a particular field that stand out to you, something you love doing. Don't write yourself off. You've got something. Consider an experience that you've actually lived. It doesn't have to be work experience. If you don't have that, that's fine. But we're taking this into account because they will help you build a clear picture. So, what experience have you lived? Do you have a loved one that went through a health challenge, or the divorce that you've been through? Is it financial crisis and you overcame? Even if you're still going through it, there are people who are 4 steps behind you. They are 4 steps behind where you are now. You can help them walk through the process. You can turn that experience into valuable online products or coaching services. There is a lot that we can do, but I just don't want you to worry about that. I'm just showing you how valuable what you have is. Because God does not make any mistake. Get that clear. God is not in the business of making mistakes. We all have something valuable and it's unique. Mine is different from yours, and that's why it's a puzzle. When we bring all of that together and we connect together and we work as a team, we can really build something big. And that's why I said to you in my teaser, I was like, we can build businesses together, sis. And that's how I'm showing you what you already have inside of you. It's great and that's exciting. Because you've lived this experience, you are qualified to help someone overcome that challenge. So don't worry about, can I do this? Well, you've lived it, okay? Just like I'm helping you decide what to sell from what I've practiced, okay? If I hadn't gone through that process, how can I help you? Does that make sense? It doesn't matter what sector you've worked in. It can be an example. You know how to help with kids. Maybe you work with kids, or you work with adults, so you're very good, or you're someone who likes to solve problems. That's also a plus. Whatever you have, we can work with that. Choose a particular field that stands out to you, something you love doing. Okay? And we'll show you how to make all of that come together. Now we're going to move to column 3. Column 3. What do people come to you for? Now, this is where it's even get more interesting, okay? People don't come to you at random. Yes. I'm about to change your doctrine. People don't come to you at random. You just find sometimes people just come and ask you something and you're able to help them with that thing. They're not coming to you just because they saw you on the street. You attract what you carry. Basically, you have something inside that is attracted to them and they come to you. Okay? Now let me start preaching now. Listen, that's how we attract. Okay? Sometimes you have something beautiful. You can also attract good people and you can attract people who are wrong. But that's not what I'm teaching here. Basically, what I'm saying, what do people come to you for? That is a clue. Just like you already finding out what your experiences are and your skills, and you've got them. You also want to note what people come to you for. For example, when I started doing the hairdressing business, I found people always coming to me for advice. And I just have a solution for them. I don't even think about it. I literally just say it. There was this one that was peculiar to me. This client of mine was a lawyer, and she was also studying at the time. And I used to just do her and her daughter. So every time they came to me, they would come and have their hair done. All right? And one time she had a problem and she just mentioned it to me, and I just gave her a solution. I didn't want to discuss it, but I just gave her a solution. And then I met her sometime after that, and she said to me, Gift, you know what you told me? It worked. I was like, what did I say to you? I can't remember. I've said so many things. And she was like, it worked. I did it and it worked. Okay? The reason why I'm not sharing that now is just because I don't want to mix it up with what I'm teaching now. But I just want to highlight to you that people will come to you for the things that are inside of you. It's like they perceive it. They perceive it. Because life is very spiritual. They perceive it. Okay? They perceive what you carry, and they come to you for that. Another example is where I met somebody and they said to me, I want you to help me, help me research setting up a business and all of that. At the time when they were saying that, well, I felt, I can help you set up a business because I do business. I mean, it's my thing, right? But it was a clue to what I'm doing now for you. That person said it then. I just felt I was just helping them. But I didn't know that God was putting in their heart what He's put inside of me to do in this season. But that was a different season. I had no clue what I'll be doing in this season, okay? But it makes sense. Now I'm launching a podcast to help you set up your business, okay? Now that's what I mean. What are people coming to you for? You've got to know it. It could be anything, but you just do it freely. Like you don't even charge money for it. You've got to note what those things are so that we can start to build the picture, right? I told you this is a puzzle. We're going to piece it together and we're going to have one thing that you can do in this season and you're going to go with that, okay? I hope this is helpful. Okay, so let's do a quick recap on the step that we've just done. Step 1. Because I want you to be super clear what I want you to achieve in step 1. So step 1, start with what you already have. Now you need 3 columns in step 1. Okay? Column 1, your skills. Column 2, your experience. And column 3, what do people come to you for? And that's all you need in step 1. So we're going to... Now you know what you already have. You've unlocked your skills and experience, and you know what people come to you for. But how do you use that information to decide what to sell? In episode 4, we're going to move into step 2 to learn what people want. And step 3, how to choose your top 3 ideas. That's where we connect the dots and piece the puzzle together so you can specialize in your unique calling. So tune into episode 4. Now here are the 2 things I want you to do. The first, because you joined me on today's episode, I want to help you start saving money in a simple and practical way. I want you to actually see where money is being lost in your everyday spending and how you can start keeping more of it in your own bank account. Book your free appointment at calendly.com/savemoneygift. Now that's calendly.com/savemoneygift, and I'll show you exactly how you can start saving money during our session. There are limited spots available this month, so book yours now. Now, the second action you need to take, get the exact planner that I use to structure my day as a busy mom. It will save you time and energy. Save with code Simplify Online Business and you'll get 15% discount on any planner of your choice. Visit bit.ly/giftzion to get yours before it's sold out. That's bit.ly/giftzion to get yours before it's sold out. I've put the link in the show notes for you. I hope you loved today's episode, Woman of Honor. If so, would you please take 30 seconds to leave a review for the Simplify Online Business Show on Apple Podcasts. I truly appreciate your feedback and it helps me see exactly how the show is making an impact. Also, do share this episode with a friend who needs help setting up their business online. And I'll speak to you in a few days for another episode. Stay focused and true to your purpose. Shalom.